Well, it says it's going live. We shall see. Hello everyone, and welcome to this very special episode of the Level With Us Livecast. I am your host, Marcos Santos, also known as Jimmy Johns, and with me is a very, very amazing guest, a very wonderful boy, the one, the only.
Brad Tulton.
I'm here!
Wait,
well,
you're here.
It's more like I'm here, right? You know?
Yeah.
Hi,
We're live in sunny Santa Fe, and Marco is with us live for the first time at our company retreat 2020.
You know what, Brad? We can finally do the thing that we failed to do in a previous episode. I can hug this man, and we can do this.
Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? What?
There you go. It's not as cringy as it usually is.
No, it's just as cringy as it usually
No.
is. Let's call it a guest.
All right. So for those who don't know, this episode is going to be Meet the Staff. Meet the team, meet the staff, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be talking to some of the members of the Level 99 Game staff that you may or may not know about just yet. I see that we have some people. Ian, Hype. Tyrinkin says, hey. Look, we got to do call-outs, Brad. Like and subscribe, by the way. Like and subscribe, you know?
Yeah, you can join Marco's Bell Squad.
Yeah, join my bell notification squad to find out everything you need to know about me. It's Gutok. Wait, is Brad giant or is Marco tiny? Okay, here's the thing. You have to understand.
All right, well, let's, because perspective is real important, right? Like, Brad's giant, Brad's tiny, you know? Like,
Right.
it's, you know, so... This is our relative scale. If we're both at what do you call it?
You have to understand. I am like 5'8", 5'7". Brad is like a monster.
I'm only like 6'2".
6'2" is still pretty tall.
It's not that tall.
Oh, whatever, Brad. You know what? Let's bring our first guest. He's also equally tall. You might know him if you've contacted our support forum ever. The one, the only, Kier Arnold. So this is the Meisterburger that you've all been chumping on.
Can they see me?
They probably can see you.
Okay, howdy everyone.
This
Happy
is
to be here.
Right, Kier. So who are you?
I'm Kier Arnold. I've been a friend of Brad's for a while and a friend of the company. And but recently I've been, since 2019?
Yeah, since about this time last year.
Yeah, since this time last year, I've been doing a lot of juggling, a lot of different things. Currently I'm managing the store, doing customer service. You probably interact with me a lot, even if you don't know it.
Yeah, and was leading part of 7th Cross last year too.
Yeah, I was.
So if you're on any of that dev team,
I got
you'll
some
have also
sweet
met him.
7th Cross knowledge. So if you have any questions about something that's gone horribly wrong with any of those three things, just hit me up, and I'm happy to help.
All right. Well, it's time to put Kier in the Shark Tank.
Oh no.
The level. Here's the thing. That paints such a bad picture of our community. The community members are not sharks. They're here
Let's see
to
what
have
happens. Let's
fun.
not-
You're right. The community members are not sharks. The community members can push that like button to gack Kier right now.
Smash that
Exactly.
like and
Smash
subscribe
that
button.
like button. It will spray gack on Kier. It'll be a
I
sweet
get
thing.
slimed in real time.
Get slimed in real time. So while we're waiting for some questions, I'm gonna ask Kier some questions. And while we're waiting for that, feel free to ask all of your questions and feel free to share the stream with a friend or share it with somebody you hate. Kier, I have a quick question for you. What's your favorite board game? If it's not a Level 99 Games game, you are fired.
Wait, no.
wait.
Don't say Level 99 Games.
Okay.
What's your personal favorite that is not published by us?
Okay.
So
Okay.
no bias.
Yeah,
no
no
bias.
bias, no
We're,
bias.
we're completely out of the pool.
No bias
All right,
whatsoever,
all right.
because my answer is going to be power play. But my real answer, my actual super answer, will probably be, I'm stalling here.
It's okay.
It's probably going to be, what's hip right now? I gotta say something hip.
No, you don't. Look, Gary, if we were going to play a game, like you're like, let's play a game right now.
Yeah,
what
okay.
would you pick?
All right, play a game. Now it's probably going to be something like, I don't want to say Aeon's End.
Aeon's End's
But
great.
I'll
You like
go with
Aeon's End.
Aeon's
I mean,
End. I'll go.
Aeon's
All right,
End
okay,
is
so-
good.
so
I
what's
love
the-
Aeon's End.
All right.
What's it about?
What's this?
Yeah. People are just asking if we have legit Nick slime. Jackie has legit Nick
No, we
slime.
don't.
You
Yeah,
don't want
I'm
to get
afraid it's
gagged.
not.
I have slimed crows
Power
on
play,
camera.
Yeah, who gave a heart to power play?
That's
Power play
Tyrinkin, Daniel
too.
Ziegler.
Oh, cool. You're my favorite friend, Daniel.
Right.
Maybe we should name people on the stream.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
I mean, he's in the credits of the rulebooks.
No, but don't forget that he's been on this podcast and stream multiple times, and he literally introduces himself as D. Tyrankin, also known as Daniel Zeiger for short.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're not doxing
I believe
fans
I've
on the
met
stream.
Daniel IRL, so it's all cool.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So what's my favorite? Sorry, what did you say?
So what's the about?
Eon's End, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think
Sell it to me. Give me an elevator pitch.
think
2
it's,
sentences.
It's the quintessential cooperative, deck building monster fighting game, right?
All right.
So planning Thunderstone,
Yeah. No.
which was not cooperative,
right.
but was
yeah.
about deck
right.
building.
Yeah. No,
monster
it's a hot genre, but I think Eon's End is the apex of it.
It's the apex.
Yeah.
All right. It's not the end of it.
No. I think it'll go on for a while.
Oh, I see. All right. People are saying that they don't have a question yet, but they want to thank us for sponsoring the tournament. Brad, what's that about?
Everyone already agrees with me.
Oh
That's
yeah. So right now we've got a tournament going on.
You know that, Kier?
great. Yeah, it's huge, right? The Exceed
For
tournament.
Exceed's second favorite, Kier's second
That's my
favorite
second
game,
favorite
Exceed.
game. Yeah, I was gonna say Exceed, but
Which
dialed back a little.
yeah, which so that's going on right now. Taxi Cab is running a tournament, and it's at like 500 people now, right?
Well, no. I wish it was, but it's currently like
60?
66, 68 people
pretty
right
good.
now.
And the grand prize is like huge.
All right, by the way, so
Incredible.
we've sponsored this, right? So originally the prize was just going to be that we gave you a Discord role stating that you were like the matchup maestro or something like that. Like it's a title that you get,
Is that
right?
the official title?
Yeah, that's what they wanted, like matchup maestro or
yeah.
maestro. But Brad and I talked, and then Brad was like, you know what, we should just give them prize support. So
Yeah.
there's over $350 prize pool plus some promos and stuff in that prize pool. So if you win first place, how much do you get, Brad?
You get $200 for first place in our online store, $100 for second, and $50 for third. So that's enough to get like a big bundle
70
of
plus.
stuff.
That's what
Yeah,
Jackie says.
70 plus entrants right now. So it's a tough competition, but somebody's got to win it. Might as well be you.
Right, the prize is massive, right? 200 is basically Millennium Blades and BattleCon, right?
Or you get fully loaded Millennium Blades. You could get like fully loaded Imperial.
Right.
You could get all like 2 seasons of Exceed. I mean, it's big, right?
It's
a lot of
wild
stuff.
and it's wacky. Plus, you might get some promos that you haven't seen before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and does anybody have questions for Kier? Because, feeling so scammed right now. Why are you so scammed? I mean, look, I scam Brad on camera constantly. But yeah, don't worry about it. Guys, I'll read the questions for you so you don't have to lean forward.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'll
So
let you do your job.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
just do mine.
we broke 70. Sheesh. I mean, look, Exceed is a great game, but that's not what this is about. This is about getting to know Kier. So if none of you want to learn about Kier can just leave.
If
Well, you put it
Kier
like that.
if Kier wants to talk, if our fans want to talk about Exceed and they want to talk to Kier, let Kier talk about Exceed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah,
Kier was
sure.
one of the lead I would say forces behind season 2's development.
Yeah.
And basically invented the transform mechanic in a conversation that we had during playtesting.
I've been there since Exceed's beginning, back when it was Super BattleCon or whatever it was.
When it
called.
was when we were like planning like oh man it was BattleCon 2 basically.
Yeah, right. But yeah, season 2, and I think a lot of our fans view season 2 as like the highlight, because that's where we really got to show off like what you can do. Like Red Horizon was very safe, right? And
Yeah.
season 2 was very just like everyone was completely nutso.
Yeah, a lot more exploratory designs.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, so Kier, so we finally have some questions for you. Who's your favorite 7th Cross character, Kier?
Oh, boom! All right.
Even not playables, but
right.
I assume you want to go with playable.
Bodon is a character that doesn't appear. He was supposed to appear in.
He was a stretch goal
Yeah, he was a stretch goal.
in the Kickstarter for season
but
2.
he's got my favorite monster, which you'll see one day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he shows up in the Sound Cross board game.
Is he a boss?
Everyone's a boss.
Everyone's a boss.
Literally, everyone
if you
tries
play,
to kill you at some point.
Yeah.
in some
Okay,
games.
and I assume that's also your favorite 7th Cross enemy because he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
All right. Here's a really awesome question from Ian. Or Ian, sorry, I can't read. The text is really small. How does Kier handle troublesome customers?
Ooh.
Do you just pass them off to Brad?
We actually have really chill customers. I get the only time sometimes I get like really like vitriolic stuff, and then I realize they got like the wrong number and they think that we're a video game store in the UK.
Right, there is a video game store in the UK called Level 99 Games.
I think there's something
let's
about-
not give them any free
not
publicity.
not to be like I'm a video
Apparently, their
gamer
customer
myself.
service is pretty bad.
I'm a video gamer myself, but yeah, they're always pissed off when they're coming to me, and they're like, "Oi, mate, like you're screwing me over here," and I'm like, "Whoa, you got the wrong guy." When it's like, for instance, we can accidentally send someone like an angry badger or something like that instead of Imperial, and they'll be like, "Hey guys, love you. I just noticed something kind of off about my order. Is that it's kind of like tearing apart my face right now. Do you guys think you can send me something else?" Like they're really chill.
All right.
Awesome.
So you've never had really troublesome customers that were actually our customers.
Yeah, that were actually.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. What do you do to mess with Josh in the office?
That's a long question. We spend every day like 9 hours right next to each other, back to back. We shoot the shit all the time. Sorry, am I allowed to swear on here?
No, you're not.
Sorry.
Yeah, family friendly.
Sorry, I apologize. All right, I'm done.
All right, let's do the family friendly signal, Marco.
FF, baby. It has to be reversed because the
no.
camera's flipped, right?
Oh no, my hands don't go that
All
way.
right.
I don't want to gossip about Josh right now because you can't see it, but he's like one room over.
All right. Okay. So let's skip that and let's do
Waiting in the wings to see what your answer
Yeah,
might be.
exactly. He'll judge me depending on what I say.
So let's just end this segment with Kier. With somebody just said, "Hey Kier, I finally got my box today, and I can't wait to teach Exceed at SaltCon." So Kier,
Oh, cool.
your
Great.
job is making a difference
Chris,
with our
Yeah,
yeah,
that's great. All
we
right.
should call it.
Oh,
Cause
yeah,
SaltCon
just-
is
yeah,
next
guys,
week.
email this week,
We
yeah.
sent a ton of stuff to SaltCon. Everybody who goes to SaltCon is getting a free copy of Exceed Ryu versus Ken. Chris is going to be there. He's got a demo table. He's going to be teaching the games and showing off what the whole line can do. So props to Chris for repping us at SaltCon.
Yeah,
showing
thanks,
the
Chris.
game off. And props to Kier for helping to make it all happen.
Thanks,
too.
Kier.
All right. Awesome. All right, guys. That's enough for Kier because we still have more staff for you to meet. So Kier,
time to
do you have
tag
any
out.
final words?
No, but happy gaming, everyone. Thanks for being so kind. I love you guys. Take care.
Take care. So Brad, we had Kier, Customer Service Supreme.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
So up next we have Ferdinand, the cardboard stacker. You may
Hey!
recognize from a lot of tutorial videos from the Millennium Blade set of the week and from numerous reviews that he's done separately from all this.
Yeah.
So
It's amazing. I'm gonna make a tutorial out of it. You didn't
Yeah.
even ask me anything.
yeah, no, and I mean this is also kind of reminiscent of Marco's story too.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys have a lot in common in terms of like how you came into this company and
Yeah.
how you got involved with the games.
Yeah, we're also both Filipino.
Oh yeah, that's just a coincidence.
Pinoy pride. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's true, right? Like we're both video people. We both ended up doing very similar things. We got into the game. We made a video about it, and then Brad ended up going, "Oh, that's good stuff."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, my direct inspiration for my set of the week, the Million Blades series, actually was your series with the Battlecon character.
Battlecon.
Oh my
Guys.
gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I told you.
Look, I'm playing up for camera. What are you doing, man? You're breaking kayfabe. You're breaking kayfabe. I'm here trying to give you a compliment. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so flattered. You're so awesome. But no, we
Oh,
broke it.
goodness.
Whatever, guys.
Oh,
Well, all right. It seems like we have some problems with the bandwidth. I apologize. Okay, we're not in a studio or anything, right? We're just trying to stream straight from where we're doing the doing the
It's
retreat.
Wi-Fi. It's a home Wi-Fi network.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our retreat's here in Santa Fe, and we've basically just rented a big house, and
Right.
we're hanging out here, cooking food, walking around, enjoying the view, enjoying company, talking about the future. It's good times. It's really good
Relaxing and
times.
working.
So people are asking you, can you get Ferdinand to do a new Exceed tutorial? His was pretty good when it was the choice. It's just old.
Oh yeah. So a bunch of the updated rules
Yeah.
and stuff. No, I am planning. We are planning. We have been planning such a video very soon.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think we really want to get a new Exceed tutorial for the new generation. So it'll be.
I've been asking you guys too because I want a new video.
Yeah.
So-
Well, now we've got all the stuff, so it's just a matter of
Right.
putting it together.
And the great thing about this is that now we're working on the same team. Marco and Ferdinand's powers combine,
Yeah.
right? Like I can video myself, Ferdinand can help edit, or vice versa, right? So our powers combine, we form Captain Planet,
Yeah.
like that,
Like that.
right? See, it's cringy still, but regardless. Oh, Gutok says, I loved MB Set's breakdown. So he loved your videos. That's
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
Marco did tutorials. I never knew. Whatever, guys. Hey, Charles, you are not a Battlecon player, so that's fine. We are good now. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So does everybody have questions for Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Questions about his series. What other games does he plan to make videos for, or what are your plans? I have a question for you. What's your favorite board game that's not a level 99 games game?
Okay. So I've been thinking of this, but it looks like I'm attracted games that has Vegas in the name of it.
Okay.
So
Vegas.
Lords of Vegas is probably one of my favorite games. Vegas Showdown, another great game, and also Las Vegas. That's
You
also a great
love casinos?
game. Yeah.
Okay.
I see,
Do you
I
have
see.
okay. Make sure gamble responsibly.
Yes.
And only if you're a legal person who can gamble.
No, the funny thing is, the reason why I'm here because I brought my plane ticket because I won at slots.
Oh Oh man.
True story. This is real.
Level 99 Games only condones responsible gambling.
Only condones gambling when it gets you to the company retreat.
No, only when you do it responsibly and don't ruin your financial status because of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Play responsibly, folks.
Yeah.
Please do play responsibly.
All right. Why is Kana in the chat? So people are wondering, why is Jackie in the chat? Why isn't she in the retreat?
Yeah,
Jackie's
Jackie
not
actually
here.
couldn't make it out this week, and it's a real shame. We would have loved to have her here, but
Yeah.
these things do happen. So Jackie's here with us vicariously and has been telecomming in throughout the day.
Is
so
that right? Jackie's from Vegas, right?
yeah, Jackie's also
Yeah.
in Vegas.
Oh,
so
okay.
Maybe
yeah.
you can finally talk about.
Jackie, I'm gonna be there like in next month.
All right, you guys can meet up,
Yeah.
enjoy, maybe do some slots.
Yeah, so maybe some man. I don't know about slots, but I really love the Vegas food scene.
All right,
There's so much great stuff to get.
who do you main in BattleCon? I know you're more a BattleCon guy.
Octavia.
Octavia.
You are a terrible human being.
I am.
Get out.
Oh, but she's so good now. She's
Yeah,
much
okay.
better now.
So for people who don't know, Octavia's finally balanced and no longer tournament banned. So you're welcome, everyone. You're welcome.
But I still lose with her.
You wanted to keep her OP so you could keep winning?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Eric, get out of here. bro.
Okay, right. Market does the balancing. Whatever. That's an immortalized meme at this point. For people who don't know, I was the one who helped playtest Eric, and you know how well that turned out.
out.
All right. Ferdinand, thank you so much for being on the show. I love having you here. Can we call our next guest in?
All right.
All right, Ferdinand. Everybody give a hand for Ferdinand,
Bye-bye.
the cardboard stacker, the one and only. Thank you so much. All right, our next guest is going to be somebody many of you have probably never seen before or never heard of before. He is our...
Unless you are a true Neon City Rumble fan.
Exactly.
Deepest lore.
All right, let's call in our next guest, the one and only Davey. Davey, please come in. Davey, welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, everybody, this is Davey. Davey, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Davey. I go by Davey Wagnrock online. I'm the lead graphic designer for Level 99 Games.
Awesome. What do you do outside of Level 99? What have you done? Neon City Rumble? What's that? What's this weird game that Brad mentioned?
So one of my best friends, Rudy Wild, and I published a little brawler game called Neon City Rumble back in 2014, and then we launched another game, a sort of sequel, pocket-sized version called Pocket Neon City Rumble in 2015. And one thing led to another. I shook hands with Brad. We cameoed some of his characters in that campaign. And then I had no idea I'd be working with him just a few years later.
A lot of stuff in the middle, too. Like you did Before the Earth Explodes.
Oh,
you
yeah,
did Rise of Laputa. Or
Yeah.
Laputa, whatever it's pronounced. Are there any others that I'm missing?
So I first got into board gaming as a freelance illustrator and graphic designer with Zafty, and We Make Games, a collaborative game called Ginger Dead House Star S'mores.
Okay.
And then that led on to me working for Jason Kotarski of Green Couch Games on Before the Earth Explodes. Then I worked on Sojourn with We Make Games, which isn't out quite yet. I'm not sure the status of that one, but you can check out their webpage to see what that looks like. And then I worked with Zafty Games on Somnium Rise of Laputa, which is probably my favorite work I've done.
You did all the artwork for that game, too.
And graphic design,
I'm sorry. What do you mean it was your favorite work you've done? Mr. Made Shovel Knights.
During my freelance.
Okay.
This game is really gorgeous.
Yeah, okay. No, I was just... Again, let's break kayfabe for a bit. This is all to play it up for camera, guys. All right. Okay, don't take anything I say maliciously, all right? All right.
Yeah.
So everybody, now that you know...
So yes, everyone in Neon City Rumble is a brawler.
Yes, confirmed.
Yes.
Can you confirm?
I can confirm this.
Guy who made game confirmed it. So there you go.
Yeah.
Actually accurate. So everybody, if you have some, David, can you scoot over here a little bit?
Sure.
Awesome.
I'm
If you
a little
have
cropped out.
any comments on questions for Davey, especially when it comes to some of the stuff he made. So what have you done for us?
So I started back in April, did a little bit of concepts for upcoming games, and then started work on Season 4 of Exceed. So I've worked on Shovel Knight, The Beheaded, and Fight from a robot named
and
Fight.
so all of that interface for Fight was hand drawn by
Yes,
Davey. Those tiny details.
a lot of
The frames for Shovel Knight and the backgrounds too, right?
I did the backgrounds for Shovel Knight, Exceed.
and then the box designs, all that stuff. You've been doing some work for BattleCon with us.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of unannounced projects,
Right.
Because Davey's a bit ahead of the
curve.
press release curve.
Yeah, he's above the speed curve. He has a light on him. All right. So if you have any questions about any of that stuff, please ask Davey. But while we're waiting for those questions, Davey, favorite board game? that you didn't make and that we didn't make, of course.
It's more of a genre, like the deck building genre. If I was asked to pull out a game with some friends, it'd be like Star Realms or something in that nature. Thunderstone Quest, a lot of fun.
Cool. And you're self-taught in graphic design and art too, right? Like
Yes.
you love the industry and you got into it completely on your own and trained up to do all this stuff. Right?
Yeah. It's like I kind of just went to self-college.
Self-college.
But in a way, I was nurtured by a company called Infinity Studios, who helped me learn a lot of digital art, techniques. They put me through digital tutors. I think it's called something else now. They were bought out. But they kind of helped rear me up, and then just really wanted to get into the scene. When you're working alongside someone like Rudy Wild, you start to just like want to do it.
I see. How do you feel about working alongside somebody called Brad Talton?
Well, it's just interesting because here I have been 400 miles south of
in
Brad,
Alamogordo, right here in New Mexico.
Yeah, this whole time. So it's like, I guess. Like you met me on DeviantArt when it came to like.
I met you through like Pocket Rebel, and when you wanted to license the characters, and then I think at that point even we knew like, oh, you're like right next door, but we never followed up on it because I thought you were doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw that you were accepting commissions one day, and it's like, well, we need some graphic design help. Maybe I can ask Davey, and
I was like, I'll just take the job.
Yeah.
Take the whole thing.
All right, so we have some questions for Davey right here. So quick answers, huh? All right. Freelancing, yay or nay?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I got here, guys. Like, if you want to do freelancing, it's great. It's not stable income, so that's why I was so, relieved to take a full-time job at Level 9 Games.
I want to point out, I think this is the difference between me and Davey because Davey, didn't do this stuff and trained up to do all of it and make whole games, whereas I started out, I was drawing and I was writing and I was designing. And as I got into it, I was like, well, I don't have time for this stuff. Let me outsource it. And so I started doing less and less myself. And
so now we're in the polar opposite situation. Do you ever miss the olden days, Brad?
I mean, I kind of do, but then I go back and look at my old sketches, and I realized that I was just not cut out for this.
I see. Somebody said they love the Shovel Knight design, the graphic design for Shovel Knight. Some people said, it's not my favorite, but Fight and Beheaded are amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I think Shovel Knight was me trying to impress my coworkers, that I'm relevant, and then also
that's me every day.
Just trying to find a footing within Level 99 Games and have that print, and also Yacht Club Games. I really wanted to do them justice, so I think I went a little overboard. I was a little overzealous, and then I started to kind of figure out like a good middle ground, balance.
I think we're gonna see some really awesome stuff come out of Exceed Season 5.
Yeah,
so
once we
stay tuned.
Once we finally announce it, it's Shrek, right?
Yeah.
No, Marco, you blew it. No! Live on stream.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
my gosh.
I gotta announce it.
Kana's gonna be mad.
The license, DreamWorks is gonna kill us now. How are we gonna get trolls for Season 6?
All right. I wanna get rid of Marco, but unfortunately I have to rotate you, Davey.
Yeah, Davey, thank you so much for being on the show.
joining us.
All right, you're awesome. You're awesome. Say bye to
guys.
Davey, everyone.
We'll
all
see
right.
you.
Okay. It's really fun to see a lot of our staff members come in and be on the show, right? Most of the people in the chat probably have never seen Davey before, right? So
yeah.
It's really fun to be able to get to know all the other faces because you're bored of these two. It's time for more hotness. All right. So here's probably a face that you've never seen, but probably have seen typed many times. He is the oldest. Is he the oldest? Is he the prime Level 99 Games employee?
I mean, I would say that that he's been with us longer than anybody else in this company,
except for you, of course.
Yeah, except for me.
All right.
But I even I don't think about it as Level 99 Games without Josh.
Josh, please come in. Please come in. Everybody, give a round of applause for Josh. All right, Josh. Hello, Josh. Hi, good. You want to even shake my hands and do this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not how anything works. Josh, welcome to the show. Hi. Please introduce yourself to the fans who don't know who you might be.
Hi, so I'm Josh, also known as Ithri. You might remember me from the New Year's live stream or the Discord or pretty much anywhere that Level 99's at. I'm currently a project lead for Level 99, so I'm the guy that gets everyone together to work on the games and keeps them on task and knows the entire scope of the project and whatnot.
He's being very humble, but Josh's real job is to say, no, Brad, you don't have time to do that.
I thought it was real job
over
was-
and over again until
My
I
job
get the
is to say
message.
no, Brad, and then make sure you follow through with that.
Make sure I actually don't do it anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I thought your job was to, whenever I go, hey Josh, when's the thing I gotta do? And you go, it's on the active collab, then you whip me.
I don't know about the whipping, but
But you do say it's
the
on
first
the
part, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually true. It's usually
yeah.
true.
So Josh keeps us organized, and it's
Try
good to
to.
have a great disciplinarian on staff, because I'm certainly not the one to whip this group into shape. so we really appreciate Josh. But Josh, while you're here with us, what's your least favorite board game?
Oh, so this is the thing.
Oh God. In company or out of company?
Out of company.
Can it still be in company?
No.
Okay.
No.
Um,
You can't do that, Josh.
I assume you mean not prototypes, like actual printed games.
Yes, actual real
I
games. that
actually
people...
really like bad board games a lot.
Yeah.
Because as a designer myself, who's done collusion and unannounced games that we will be talking about sooner than later, I can tell you that they're a real, lesson, right?
Yeah,
They tell
yeah.
you what to do, not to do.
You can have a lot of fun playing a bad board game.
God, worst board game. I keep thinking of prototypes that we've rejected. What's some of your least favorite games? Maybe that'll get me.
Oh well,
inspired.
the bad board game I always go to is Magical Athlete, right? Like,
Oh,
I
Flux.
love to
Yeah, Flux, right.
like force that on my friends, because
I still need to play
you
that.
just roll dice and you move your little characters along, and
It's
That's
snakes and
it.
ladders. It's snakes and
Right.
ladders.
it's basically snakes and ladders with magic creatures, and
Right.
it's so goofy and so much like dumb stuff happens.
Uh-huh.
Probably, I think you made me remember. Probably a game like Flux or Munchkin or Super Fight, Story Wars. These games that are just nothing. Like, they're nice games and all, but like once you know anything about actual board games, you realize that it's just a table filler.
So in my opinion, that's what I call.
All opinions are Josh's opinions.
Right.
I actually own like very vindictive copies of board specifically, so I don't have to play them.
I see.
Like, I own one copy of Flux, and it's Math Flux, the
see.
most inane version. I own one version of Monopoly that's got, which is the longest game ever edition of Monopoly.
What's your codenames of choice?
Codename? Oh, Codenames is great. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you always talk about the new codename sets being kind of.
Oh yeah, the new
inane.
ones are terrible because they're licensed, right? And it's really hard to get a group together unless like everyone knows Harry Potter or everyone knows Marvel or something.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
pictures and original codenames are great.
Oh, okay.
That's
They're
awesome.
very good games.
All right, so we have some questions for Josh right now.
Cool.
Who do you main? Exceed or Battlecon, your choice.
BattleCon, no one, because I'm not a huge fan of BattleCon.
Oh,
Actually.
he's
Despite having worked
he's
with the
literally
company
like
for so long.
You don't have to. I'm also in Exceed, so.
I for one welcome our new Exceed overlords.
All right, so who do you
Exceed.
like? Yeah.
Mei-Lian, I like a lot. I helped design her UA, so I'm a little biased. Same with Seijun. Seijun I main because I helped design her, and she's really fun. I'm a very AP type of player, so I like playing Seijun because I can just Exceed as her and just have all the EXs I want
Okay.
and not have to care.
All right.
So when you strike me, I just go, okay, I throw an EX.
All right. I have all the cards in the world.
Right.
Yeah. You eat my shorts.
There's some characters from seasons 5 and 6 that I'm really looking forward to. As
Right. Donkey. Right.
Right.
Right. Okay, and like glitter guy. There's a guy with glitter in Trolls. Okay. Somebody said, "Hey, it's so cool to finally put a face to the name You Rule. Thank you for your work on BGG. Finally, we can have you on the show." Alex says they say never meet your heroes, but that couldn't be more wrong. Level 99 Games has some great people. Are we great?
Aw.
I think Josh is pretty
Absolutely.
great. Josh, Jackie asked you, how do you keep such a positive outlook?
Just hate everything, so nothing surprises you.
I think that's a key to pessimism. If you're pessimistic, you're either correct or pleasantly surprised.
Right.
Right.
If something bad happens, you're not surprised, and if something good happens, you're pleasantly surprised.
Okay. What is the most anime board game you've successfully forced Brad to play?
The most anime board game?
I have a lot of anime board games.
Oh man. But you haven't forced me to play many of them.
No. What have we played?
Probably Shadow Rivals is
Shadow
the
Rivals
most
is pretty
anime.
Mind that any board game that comes from Japan with anime girls on it is the most anime game. Have you played? I made you play Barbarossa.
Yeah.
That was really anime.
I mean, I made you play Unicornus Knights, so
Right.
I feel like the score's pretty even
But
on this
Unicornus
count.
Knights is okay, and Barbarossa isn't.
It's terrible. Okay, Josh. Okay, somebody asked, and here's a really interesting question. Whether or not you want to talk about it, that's up to you. That's your question.
Sure.
Right. We've seen Josh preview some art on some of the newsletters.
Right.
We've heard some murmurs between me and Brad about a certain game coming up. Are you okay giving us a small one-sentence preview
Marco,
about
I think
it?
our time's up.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm so
darn.
sorry. Oh gosh. Oh really?
yeah, Josh, I think we gotta say.
You'll have
alright.
to keep an eye on our social media and our newsletters to find out more about
Is
it.
that how they find out
Whatever
about it?
that was, yes.
Oh, okay. So if you feel like these characters are so cool, especially that weird girl with the guns. What was that? Like guns?
You'll have to check the newsletter.
Right. If
We
you're
didn't
not-
drop a name.
Right. If you're on the newsletter, you'll see this. You'll see more art, and if you haven't seen the art, well, that's you missing out on the newsletter. Thanks for plugging that in, Josh. But for now, I had to plug you out of this livecast. So
Thanks
thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I stole both of your handshakes, Brad.
See
All
you
right.
all guys online.
All right. Don't forget. Here's the thing, by the way, before Josh goes. If something goes catastrophically wrong, is that your fault?
You can blame me, and I will, by extension, blame whoever's fault it was.
All right.
Blame rolls uphill. So if it's whoever's fault plus Josh's plus mine.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a collective failing.
All right. That's how Level 99 Games works. But for now, Josh, I blame you to get off of this podcast, Livecast. So say bye to everyone, Josh.
See you guys later.
See ya. Bye, Josh. We love you. And Brad, we're nearing the end of this wonderful extravaganza where we meet the team, meet the staff. Can you introduce our last guest for us?
Yeah. So our next guest is the lore master of Level 99 Games, the man himself, Julian Kulek, also known as Alien Ropeburn.
Alien Ropeburn, welcome.
Yeah.
I've never met you before. This is so weird. It's as if we haven't been in the same house for the past 3 days. All right. Oh, so everybody.
I didn't see you there.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because I'm so tiny and so small. Julian, for people who may not know, who are you? What do you do? And what have you done outside of Level 99 Games?
I work as the lore master, which
Is that your official job title?
that is at least one of my official job titles.
Okay.
But
We all wear a
I've
lot
been-
of hats.
I've been working on mainly on the Grand Chronicle, which is the big lore and art book, and I've gotten to work with talented artists like Sinlair and Shaz on it.
Uh-huh.
And I've also been working on doing some of our promotions, like the Argent promotion that we've been doing.
So Julian's in charge of the Argent interviews, the licenses, and other year-end ending stuff, which is an ongoing. Why don't you tell us a bit about the year-end endings?
Yeah, what's our year-end endings about?
Well, we've got this big world that's kind of like, it always feels like the setting, the game kind of scraped the surface of the setting, give you a lot of like little surface details, and what I wanted to do is get in there and give people a greater view.
Take a deep dive into that material.
Yeah, and give a lot of neat glimpses over the course of this year, so you can kind of see how it connects together and see how different, develop different characters more and give people cool stuff to read and to enjoy.
Right. And we've got some cool stuff coming up for Imperial next,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And you want to tell us a bit about that?
We've got news stories about the story that's going on with Imperial, because we actually do have one.
So the story is going to be told through these news headlines.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And,
Can you give me one headline, but like don't go into it. Just give me the headline byline.
It's being called on it.
It's okay.
But there was like Empress Kalmina calls for a nationwide railroads to be.
Because the world doesn't exist yet, right?
All the terms are like, if you've seen if you've seen old newspapers in the 1800s, whenever there's like a new term, they'll like put quotes around and put dashes or whatever.
Yeah. So it's
sound
because they weren't
exotic and
compounded
strange.
yet.
So
So there's a bit of research that goes into this too.
Yeah.
Right. So, in case you all didn't know, Julian's crazy when it comes to writing because Julian does a lot of research and stuff. Okay, we have like a question to get Marco to read it out loud. Will you?
there's actual company prize.
Yeah. Since we are
Unfortunately.
sponsoring the tournament,
I'd love to, but
we could do a grudge match or something,
Or an exhibition, maybe?
But or an exhibition match. But I don't want to get the staff into the brackets.
Right. Obviously, the answer here that they're not saying because they're both quite humble is that if they joined, all of you would be destroyed.
Yeah, that's
That's just the answer because Brad actually has a secret legal character called Tolton the Bard.
Yeah.
And you can just play him, and his unique ability is like you take 15 damage every time you try to attack Tolton, right? And
I was just gonna pre-legalize Shrek so that I could, like roll
yeah,
in.
obviously, you roll Shrek into season 4,
Yeah.
right? Like, and there you go, like layers upon layers. And on the other hand, Julian obviously can just erase your character from the lore, so you lose, right? So that's
Also
why.
a movie Sonic main.
Yeah. So actually, I heard that you main movie Sonic. Is that true?
We're not supposed to give away that season yet.
All right, that's season 10.
We've got this planned out for quite a while.
Yeah. So they're asking. So where can I read this
Gotta
lore?
put out seasons faster.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Gotta go faster.
Okay, so
Gotta go
where can I
faster.
read all of this lore that you keep talking about, Julian?
It's on the actual website under our blogs. You can find there'll be a Year in Indian series.
Okay.
And our Argent interview series is almost over.
Okay.
We have one more to go for Trius Blackwind, who's always a fan favorite.
The best interview. I've read it. It's awesome.
Try his best guy.
Trius best boy.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to write.
Right.
of
So the
course.
links for these are all over our
And I
social
forgot-
medias. We post them on our Facebooks. We usually post them. Do we post them on our Discord?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Or at least they'll also be in Marco's updates if I don't post them individually.
Right. So they'll be on the Unleashed updates if you ever see those. So click on those Unleashed updates. You'll see the lore and all that stuff. But if you don't want to miss anything, go to level99games.com/blog or blogs. You'll find them. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right.
It should
So
be one of the two categories we're running right now. so.
exactly. Here's the big dealio, though. Everybody, here's your chance to ask Julian some lore questions about Indians. Because literally anything Julian says is canon, technically, right?
Well, I want to do one more thing before we go to the open
Right.
questions.
No, while we're
section.
waiting for the questions, right?
So, if you really want to get the deep source on all the lore, the best thing to do is to get the Grand Chronicle. This is available through our Kickstarter project. It's not currently in our store, but it will be up again pretty soon for pre-order. This is going to be a huge lore book. What do we say, like 400 pages or something?
I think you're more like 250.
250.
256, I think,
It's a
is the
big,
exact
chunky
number. It could change depending on...
There's 250 pages to this?
Yeah.
And
there's-
it's got a lot of art.
and how many chapters? Like 14
so-
chapters, right? And-
There are 17 chapters. I
17
believe.
chapters. And each one is
Yeah.
a story from one of the games. So,
Yes.
like Battlecon War has 3 plot lines. There's 3 chapters for that. Devastation has 4 plot lines. There's 4 chapters for that. Imperial's got 1. Pixel Tactics has 1.
Including some also stuff from the history and 1 or 2 things from games that never actually got released.
Yeah.
So, or just like weird little games that you wouldn't expect us to actually cover. So
Yeah, like
Right.
there's a whole 7-card Slugfest chapter.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the true story.
It's not a long one, but yeah, I get
my
to
God.
write about what Wordlaw likes to drink. So
Oh, perfect.
somehow that's a living.
I mean, look, it makes sense. What I'm really impressed by, is, some people might not appreciate, is that the Grand Chronicle isn't like a lore setting Bible, right? It's not like a Dungeons and Dragons setting that you read and you're like, this is the term and this is what it means, right?
In early drafts, it was going to be like that. And
Okay.
we decided it was more kind of engaging to go from a narrative perspective. So it does cover a lot of facts about the planes and about, like, Jeffrey's culture and things like that. But it does it where it's kind of appropriate and where...
Right, like when we go there, we talk about some of the culture in the sidebars.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But the story is king.
I see. So it's kind of like, if we ever want to explain what the Planestalker is, maybe we have a straw man ask about the
Yeah.
Planestalkers in the lore, right?
I mean, everything is still in flux, but when I was writing Imperial, I would go over the backgrounds of how each company came about because that was important to their role in the story.
Yeah.
So whenever we bring up like a story character, often we'll go back and say, this is their general deal and maybe reveal some things that we haven't
Yeah.
revealed
All right.
before.
So people are shocked. What do you mean Pixel Tactics is canon? How does that fit into your story?
Yeah, there's a full Pixel Tactics story. Marco, I'm gonna jump out for 1 minute and I'll be back in just a sec.
All right, no problem. Brad's gonna leave. It's gonna be me and Julian. We're gonna have a fun time.
I hate to say it, but I do believe Pixel Tactics got cut for length.
Uh-oh.
But we will have a lot of Pixel Tactics characters who have not appeared in really any significance otherwise.
Or
in there.
Marjoram.
More. Oh, right. Okay, the Crown
Yeah.
Princess of Jeffries.
The art, though, still exists, and that Pixel Tactics art will almost certainly make it in.
Oh, nice.
I'll make sure it gets in.
Right, so late backing is closed for BattleCon. Yes, that is true. So I'm not sure, is the Grand Chronicle going to be available for sale anywhere? I don't think so, right?
I believe it will be.
Actually, we should just wait for Brad to come back.
Yeah, that's really a Brad question. I believe it should be, but
Yeah,
we
don't go
need
on
Brad
us
to
on that.
confirm.
Yeah, we need Brad to confirm. So
And thank you, Gulak. By the way, it's been something. It's been really really fun to do.
Yes, it will be for sale.
Oh, so it will be for sale.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Kier just confirmed it. It will be for sale. So if you want that Grand Chronicle, again, blowing my mind right now. Well, not right now because I knew this, but blowing my mind in the sense that it's essentially a novel. It's a novel,
Yeah.
right?
But well, not quite. It's more like a
compilation of short stories.
It's almost like somewhere between short stories and like historical accounts.
Okay.
Detailing what happens.
I see.
So it's not like a first-person perspective or anything like that. It doesn't go into too much detail because we have so much to go through.
Right.
But we try and do what we can to be. The whole reason we chose this way is to be more flavorful than this is the Chaos Plane. This is what it is.
Right. So
instead, you get to have the characters kind of like discovering it, and
Yeah, and that would be pretty cool. I really like that. Again, Gutok says the interview series is great. I've enjoyed them myself. I think the best one is the Trias one. So you saved the best for last, obviously, Julian, right?
Edson Huang asked if Pixel Tactics was canon. There was to be frank, there was a story, which is unfortunately part of the as of now on hold, project of Pixel Tactics Online.
Right.
And so we had a whole story around that, and that's part of why I got cut because Pixel Tactics is online is in limbo now. Unfortunately.
All right.
But there is a storyline, and hopefully it will get to pop up either in a future Pixel Tactics program. I can't make any promises, but hopefully it will pop up at some point in the future.
All right. So let's ask this last question. Favorite character from Indies that is not playable?
There was I really wanted Ariel to be playable.
Ariel Malaphase.
Yeah.
She's pretty fun. She's the Jaws girl, right?
Yeah. No, she's got
The other hand.
She's got the right hand of right claw of Malaphase.
Right. Sorry, that's Lucida. Yeah. So what does she do? Like, how's she different from Schecter?
She's much more where Schecter's speed. Ariel's just power.
All right.
She just breaks things. You can see it from her Imperial appearance.
Okay.
Where she'll just show up and break things.
She's the one that actually suplexes the train.
Okay, not Wardlaw. This is a lost opportunity, everyone. But Julian, I want to thank you so much for being on the Livecast interview today. Brad's not back yet, sadly, because he's actually bringing in our last guest. Okay. So thank you so much, Julian. Say goodbye to everybody. You want to say anything to the fans before you go?
I'm glad that you're reading our interview series, and I'm really looking forward to showing you everything we've got going with the Grand Chronicle because it's huge.
It's terrifyingly huge. Thank you so much, Julian. All right. Goodbye. Say bye to everyone. Bye.
Bye.
All right. While Brad is getting back here, Chris asked about the future of BCO and PTO. I believe we made some announcements about that before on the Livecast. BCO will still be online. It will still be up, but we will no longer be giving continuous updates on it. PTO is currently in limbo. We're not sure what we're going to do with it just yet. But it seems like Brad's going to be back with our last guest. Brad, who's this?
Oh, this is the Crown Princess of Level 99 Games.
The Crown Princess of Level 99 Games is here.
This is my daughter, Catherine.
I'm gonna scoot over so that you can come closer to the center.
Ooh,
over here.
Ooh.
Oh,
there we go.
All right.
Yeah, so Catherine's the newest addition to our company, along with our second oldest member. But Linda did not want to join us on stream.
It's okay, Catherine gets no choice, don't you, little Catherine?
That's right. Daddy makes all my choices.
Oh, well, I think Mom makes half of them, right?
I guess so.
You say all right, Catherine. Everybody say hi to Catherine.
Hi.
Baby. They're just like, baby.
Am I getting paid for this, Uncle Marco?
You're getting paid in exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's probably unethical at some point.
Am I on the Google Face algorithm now?
Maybe you are. That's. My dream was to play against Marco in his BCO videos. I mean, here's the thing, right? I believe that the best way to play BattleCon is always face-to-face, or at least when we're talking with each other, right? So as much as I love BCO to get quick games in, if you want to really interact and play with me, hit me up on TTS. We can play a game, right? It's not that hard to get me. I'm not a celebrity or whatever, right? I'm just like a dude. So everybody, do you have questions for Catherine? Did she just poop on your lap?
No,
she's a clean baby.
She's so clean. She's so well behaved.
She's so well behaved.
Yeah.
Catherine, what's your favorite board game? Not by Level 99 Games.
High Frontier.
High Frontier. Isn't that a bit too adult for
I'm
you?
very advanced, Marco.
Okay, I see. It does say for ages 3 and up, but like you're not even 3 yet, Catherine.
No, don't worry about that.
Oh, are you okay?
You're insulting me.
All right. Is Catherine playable in BattleCon?
Catherine is not playable in BattleCon yet, but I'm sure there are many characters that will eventually be inspired by her playable.
Yeah, obviously. I'm gonna make a BattleCon Exceed custom right now. Your Exceed mode, Catherine, is that you kill us with cuteness. Isn't that right? Oh, isn't that right?
Friendship victory.
Friendality.
Yeah.
Or brotality, I guess. What's Catherine's favorite board game? We already asked that. What's your favorite board game that Daddy made, Catherine? She's looking at you. She's telling you with her eyes.
Peekaboos.
Peekaboos?
Yeah.
I don't think you made that, Brad.
Well, we play it all the time.
Yeah, but you didn't make it.
Well, maybe I made up my own version, Marco.
Okay. I see. So you like Brad Talton's Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Is that right, Catherine? All right. Who does she main? Who do you main, Catherine?
In Peekaboo?
Yeah, in Peekaboo.
Herself, I assume.
All right. What's her variable character
Marco,
power?
you're getting too deep into this.
Dig deep into the lore. All right.
You're digging too deep. I can't keep it up.
Please make her solo promo character ever Exceed.
Maybe.
Maybe? Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine.
Yeah, I have to be prepared to take over the board gaming empire.
Right, I forgot. So Brad and I have already agreed that once he moves on from the board game industry, Catherine's now my boss, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. And, she's a tough little lady. I'm not sure if I'll be able to meet her high standards. But we'll see. Catherine likes making tahan and making googly faces. All right. I want this now. Super Friends Exceed deck, maybe. Is she entering the tournament? Catherine, are you going to compete in the tournament? You're not staff, technically.
Oh, that's true.
Right. But here's the thing. If Catherine were to join, all of you would also be destroyed. Because would you ever beat something this adorable? What if she cries?
Could you really beat this baby at Exceed?
Right. Because if she loses, she'll cry, right?
All right. Catherine wants to go see Mama.
All right. Brad's going to go say goodbye to Catherine. Bye, Catherine.
Oh, bye-bye, Uncle Marco.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, future fans.
Oh, bye. Bye-bye, Catherine.
All right. So while Brad and Catherine are closing up, I want to thank all of you, our fans, for being with us for this entire live stream. It was very wonderful. And for people who don't know, I don't get to go to the US quite often, and I'm so glad to finally meet a lot of the people in the office myself. So as much as this is a meet the team for you, it was also very much a meet the team for me. It's been really fun. We've been playing some board games. We're about to play some Power Play, so if you all have never seen that, that's going to be great. Brad actually wanted to stream Power Play for you guys, but I told him it was a technical nightmare. It's going to be really impossible to stream that thing because of all the hidden rolls. Okay, I have to get to my babies now. Hasta la pasta. Bye, Catherine. The hardest of choices require the strongest of wills. And you know what the hardest choice is, fans? Ending this live cast. Brad.
Oh, man, I wish we could just do live cast all night. This has been so great. And it's so great to have Marco with us live. And it's so great to have all of you guys with us as well.
Right.
So anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the retreat and let's play some Power Play.
Yeah, let's have some Power Play. Sorry you won't be able to see it, but it will be fine. Thank you so much for watching. My name is, of course, it's me, your host, Mark DeSantos, also known as Manic Critic. With me, beside me, is the one, the only, the maestro himself,
Brad Talton. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, World of Indians.
Thank you, and good night. We finally synced up on that.
Wow, yeah.
Right.
No time lag.
Yeah.